A mysterious object appeared in the sky over a quiet town. 4 days, it hovered silently, a strange light pulsing from it. No one knew what it was or where it had come from. Some thought it was a meteor, others whispered about aliens. It wasn't until a small, makeshift team of scientists and military personnel were summoned that the truth began to emerge. Dr. Emily Carter, an astrophysicist, was among the first to get close. Her team had been studying unusual signals from space for months. The object wasn't a meteor, nor was it from any known country. It was a portal, a gateway to something beyond the stars. Emily and her team were selected to investigate. The military, eager to learn more, had set up an operation nearby, but Emily's team was to make contact first. As they approached the portal, the air seemed to crackle with energy. A light so bright it almost blinded them erupted from the center, and within moments, a figure stepped through. The creature was humanoid in shape, but it was like nothing they had ever seen. Its skin shimmered with a translucent glow, its eyes large and black, as if reflecting the universe. It didn't speak, but there was a presence, a feeling that they were being watched, assessed. Emily stepped forward, her heart racing. This was it, the moment humanity had been waiting for. "Who are you?" she asked, her voice trembling with both fear and wonder. The creature didn't respond immediately, but its eyes locked onto hers, and the silence grew thick. Then, a voice resonated in her mind, a language unfamiliar but oddly clear. "We are the Xar'thon. We seek an alliance with your kind." The room was stunned. An alien race offering an alliance. This could change everything. But there was a catch. The Xar'thon needed humanity's help to protect their world, a world in danger from a force more powerful than they had ever encountered. The first few days were filled with shock and disbelief. But as the portal began to stabilize, more of the Xar'thon came through, each one as enigmatic as the first. They didn't speak much, preferring to communicate telepathically. Emily's team worked tirelessly to understand them, translating their complex thoughts, but the fear was always there. What if this was a trick? What if they had come for something more sinister? Soon, the Xar'thon began sharing more details. Their world was under siege by a force they called the Delan. It was an entity that consumed entire planets, a force of nature that no weapon could stop. The Delan had already destroyed several Xar'thon colonies, and they were now on their way to Earth. The Xar'thon needed Earth's resources, specifically, its advanced technology, to fight back. Emily and her team struggled with the decision. Could they trust these aliens? Could they risk everything for a world they didn't even know? But the evidence was clear: if the Xar'thon didn't win, Earth would be next. As the military took charge of the operation, the alliance between the humans and the Xar'thon became official. Emily was brought into a council of both human leaders and Xar'thon representatives. The world's governments debated what to do next. The Xar'thon shared their advanced technologies with humanity, allowing them to develop weapons capable of fighting the Delan. But even with this new knowledge, doubts lingered. Emily had grown closer to the Xar'thon leader, a being named Xar'thon. His presence was both comforting and unsettling, and there was a sense that he held something back. He spoke often of the Delan, their unyielding hunger, and their ability to strip planets of their life force, leaving nothing but barren dust. But there were whispers among the humans and even within the Xar'thon about the true cost of the alliance. Some questioned whether the Xar'thon had their own agenda, whether they were hiding something from humanity. As preparations for battle intensified, strange occurrences began happening around the portal. People vanished, and the communications between Earth and the Xar'thon's home world became erratic. Was the Delan already here? Or was something more sinister happening, something that had nothing to do with the invasion? Emily decided to investigate. She and her team snuck into the Xar'thon's base to search for clues. What they found was a secret. The Xar'thon had been preparing Earth for the Delan invasion far longer than they had admitted. In fact, the Xar'thon had been manipulating humanity's technological progress, guiding them toward weapons that could be used against the Delan but also against other civilizations. Earth was not just a strategic ally in the war, it was being prepared as a weapon itself. Emily confronted Xar'thon, demanding the truth. He didn't deny it. The Xar'thon had their own reasons for wanting Earth's help, But it wasn't just survival, it was domination. The Delan were not just a force of destruction, they were a force of balance in the universe, a check on the power of civilizations like the Xar'thon. The Xar'thon believed that if they could defeat the Delan, they could reign unchallenged. This revelation shocked Emily to her core. The Xar'thon were not the innocent allies they appeared to be. They were just as dangerous as the Delan, only in a different way. But Emily was faced with an impossible choice: expose the Xar'thon and risk Earth's annihilation, or ally with them and fight the Delan, knowing the price would be high. The Delan finally arrived. Their ships were colossal, dwarfing anything humanity had ever seen. They didn't communicate, didn't offer a warning, just an overwhelming, unstoppable force that began tearing through the defenses humanity and the Xar'thon had built. The battle was chaos. Humanity's weapons, powered by Xar'thon technology, were no match for the Delan. Their ships were immune to the attacks, their forces vast and relentless. And in the middle of the chaos, the truth came out. The Delan were not just destroyers, they were the universe's natural defense, the balance to the expansionist tendencies of civilizations like the Xar'thon. Emily realized that the war wasn't just about survival, it was about balance. The Xar'thon wanted to wipe out the Delan to reign supreme, but in doing so, they would upset the natural order. Emily knew that if humanity didn't stop them, the universe would fall into chaos. With no allies left, Emily made a desperate decision. She activated a hidden protocol within the Xar'thon technology, one that could shut down their entire fleet. It was a risky move, one that would destroy the portal, cutting off any future contact with the Xar'thon. But it was the only way to stop the war. As the portal shut down, the Xar'thon forces were crippled. The Delan, realizing the threat had been neutralized, retreated. The battle was over, but at what cost? Emily's actions saved Earth, but the planet was left in turmoil. The Xar'thon, now stranded, would have to return to their own world, and the alliance was broken. Emily knew she had made the right choice, but she couldn't shake the feeling that the true war, the one for the balance of the universe, was just beginning. The story explores themes of trust, manipulation, and the ethics of survival. The Xar'thon initially present themselves as allies, but their true motivations are revealed to be more complex and self-serving. The narrative raises questions about the cost of alliances, especially with powerful, unknown entities, and the consequences of breaking those alliances for the greater good. It also reflects the delicate balance that must be maintained in the universe, suggesting that no single civilization should dominate at the expense of others. The ultimate decision to end the alliance with the Xar'thon emphasizes the importance of moral responsibility and the need for careful consideration of the long-term effects of actions.